Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemetheius, right hand of Zeus. And you already know, we already got that comedy for your asses. And for those of you who didn't check out that Comic-Con video, it is up right now. Go check it out. You're going to get some laughs. You're going to get some crazy pics. You're going to get some more laughs. And if you're new here, consider liking and subscribing. But today is going to be a plethora of information. We got backwards compatibility. We got Microsoft making money. Microsoft making decisions. We got a few things to talk about. Borderlands VR. So let's just jump into the gaming news. First off the top of today's news, we're going to talk about new games being added to EA Access this month, and some of these games you're going to be really excited about. Kicking off October 10th, 2018, that's the mall. That extraordinary fighting game that we've been starving for, a new one, Fight Night Champion, will be available, and the classic Burnout Paradise Remaster. And also joining the vault on October 17th, the addition of Montreal's co-op shooter, The Army of Two. That's what I'm talking about. And if those of you who don't know what EA Access is, it gives you access to old games, even in backwards compatibility, and it also gives you 10-hour play first trials. And one of those big games coming up is Battlefield 5. Starting November 9th, for 10 hours, you'll be able to play first with a 10-hour trial. That's what I'm talking about. Let's jump into some more gaming news. Let me tell you what you're about to get in that Resident Evil 2's Deluxe Edition. Yes, right now, the new Capcom remake will have a Deluxe Edition on either PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. You get a reversible cover featuring Claire and Leon and the Deluxe DLC pack. This bonus DLC includes a retro soundtracks and swap feature, the Albert model Samurai Edge weapon, and additional costumes for both Claire and Leon. This is a total of 5 costumes. This is what I'm talking about. You got the Elza Walker Claire costume, the military Claire costume, the Neo Claire costume, and for Leon, you got the Neo Leon costume, the Auckland Sheriff costume, and you also get Summer Edge weapon, baby. That's a samurai version of, I guess, this pistol, and a retro soundtrack for those people who are into soundtracks. Now, this is a game that will be excellent in VR. Let's just hop straight into it. Now, pay attention, you Borderlands fans out there. It looks like Borderlands 2 VR will be hitting the masses, and it's called BAMF, Badass Mega Fun Time. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Gearbox is fully at hard work in this, and you will also be able to activate a time slowdown, giving players the time to plan their actions and dodge in oncoming bullets. I will definitely be picking this up on December 14th for the PlayStation VR, as it also has different skill trees, modifies abilities for single player, and ability to drive vehicles in first person mode. Look forward to that December 14th, and your boy will be copping this because Borderlands is one of my favorite games out here. Now, you know your boy is a big fan of this backwards compatibility, and hopefully PlayStation learns a lesson from this generation with PlayStation 5 coming up and giving us backwards compatibility to 4. But it looks like Metal Gear Solid 2 HD and Metal Gear Solid 3 HD will be coming to backwards compatibility today. If you do not own these digitally, you have to go purchase them. But if you own them already on last generations, you will be able to not have to purchase them. All you have to do is goddamn download these games and get it poppin'. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And yes, these versions include the 720p resolution, support up to 60 frames a second. Yes, hopefully these games will get an Xbox One X enhancement, but you never know. Now, on the heels of that backwards compatibility, Microsoft seems to be on fire this month, and as I'm going to continue telling you more information, this is another big bundle coming this holiday season. It looks like on a UK stores over there, overseas, that the 1 terabyte version of the X will be packaged with Forza Horizon 4, banging title, and Forza Motorsport 7. Let's go, people. This is a bundle for the masses, and it will be roughly $450 US money. This is an excellent package. That's like getting both of those AAA titles for $25 a piece. You can't beat that. Now, in more Microsoft news, this year at E3, we saw Microsoft drop the mallet down on acquiring new first-party studios, and as rumor has it right now, it's real close to 90% facts that Microsoft is about to finalize a deal to acquire Obsidian Entertainment. Now you're like, Obsidian? Who's that? Yes. Well, they're a renowned RPG maker and has done business with Microsoft back in the days on RPGs. Now, it looks like Microsoft is ready to pick these guys up. They said Obsidian had some financial issues, and Microsoft looked like they're coming in there and being that first party beast that they are. And we about to jump into some Microsoft money in a minute, but this is outstanding information for Microsoft. It looks like going into the next generation, things are looking fantastic for Microsoft. They look like they fell on their heels in the beginning of this generation, but it looks like they're taking off in the right future as of right now. Started with the X, and they have not looked back. If they acquire Obsidian, it will be another exclusive developer to the Microsoft franchise, and they're taking a chapter out of PlayStation's book. And this is what they needed to do. Sometime when you get knocked off your heels, last generation 360 was the king. Sometimes you got to get knocked down, and they're getting up pretty good. Facts. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions talking about this, and I was like, I want to really bring this up. Microsoft announced the Xbox Cloud game streaming service yesterday. Let me explain to you why this is big. Game streaming is not where it need to be today, but with Microsoft and those Azure servers all over the goddamn planet, they have the best infrastructure to stream to anyone in the world. That is a fact. Number two, they've been working on streaming gaming services over 10 years. Facts. Now, it looks like they're even approaching this even in a different aspect. You heard rumors of Microsoft making a portable, Microsoft getting in a handheld console, Microsoft doing this, Microsoft gonna put their games on PlayStation, Microsoft gonna put their games on Nintendo. Well, if you look at it, some of them ideas have been right up the alley and completely wrong at the same time. Right now, what Microsoft is doing with this Xcloud, they're taking the current devices that you own right now, and you will be able to stream through a specific Microsoft app to your cell phone and tablets and PCs. Now, this is what's also very, very key. Say you have digital content and it's attached to your account. My best friend, my daughter's godfather, usually takes his systems on vacations, hoping the hotels have access to the HDMI TV so he can hook up his consoles on the go. But imagine this. You go on vacation, you pop in your Halos, you pop in your Forzas. I don't know about no third-party games, but it looks like it's going to be possible too. Pop in your Fortnites and whatever else, or your Need for Speeds, your NBA Lives, your 2Ks, and you don't have to bring all your hardware. Now, don't get it twisted. Microsoft said they're not going down a route of streaming only. They said that they're already looking into 5G because they know about it dropping in the next year. Hopefully the whole United States will be wired up for 5G. But they also said they're aiming at low latency servers for people who can generally play, which is they're aiming at the little guy. And if you have a better service than what the little guy have, you will even have better performance. Right now, they were showing Halo being played on a 10 megabit per second, and it was running pretty damn good. I was shocked. They also have videos of people playing Sea of Thieves. So that's very important to remember too. If they're aiming at the little guy and you got one of them Verizon's, T-Mobile's, or AT&T service, you definitely gonna be able to play. I have a friend who plays with me on PUBG on Xbox, and he streams through his Verizon phone and uses it as a hotspot, and I never see him lag. So it's definitely capable of doing this. You gotta excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, my throat is a little messed up, but I'm definitely impressed with this. It's definitely something to look forward to. I don't think it'll be on other consoles, but I'm gonna tell you this: Microsoft did clearly state that the console will be a breadwinner for the technical advance over these other systems, because there's no way they're gonna have 4K gaming on your personal cell phone. You might not even have a top-notch cell phone like a Galaxy Note, iPhone X, Triple S. Oh, you know how it is. Those high-end $1,200 phones. So Microsoft is doing a fantastic job. And another Microsoft note, they have officially passed Google's parent company in value. Microsoft is now valued at $753 billion. That's what I'm talking about. And Google was winning the last 3 years, but they are currently valued at $739 billion. While Amazon and Apple is still top of this particular list, Microsoft has made their rounds, and the future is looking rich, and the rich are becoming richer. Facts. Now, if you're new here, consider liking and subscribing. It is greatly appreciated. I hope y'all go out there and check out that Comic-Con vlog I did. You already know your boy is Universal. I do a little bit of everything. I'll be back tomorrow with more information and more news. That's all I have for you today. And I'm out.